Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that
Ayan siya.
amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
All right, good day, everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. All right, that was a horrible tech issue back there. Okay, so I'm so sorry that we came in a little bit late, but things like this happen all the time. For those who are actually live streaming, they know what I'm saying, right? So, indeed, thank you so much, guys, for waiting. Okay, thank you, Superflus. Thank you, Sammy. Hey, everyone. Actually, Sammy did a very fast, a stream before this. So if you missed it, you can go back to it. Giga Art, Mommy Guide Inc. is still chopping firewood. Thank you so much, Miss Gigi. All right, yeah, hey, I think Lala likes this song. Indeed, Sammy, I've been playing this song since like last week of November. Gladys, good morning, Miss Gladys. Good morning, everyone. Again, from me, thanks for waiting. I laugh out loud yun. Oh, sa wakas, indeed. I thought I missed Vlogmas today. No, we really had a very bad. First, it was me who had an issue. Then it was Chef. Then it was back to me. Back to Chef. It's like when we get one thing, okay, we mess up the another one. And Tech Troublemaker, good morning to you. I mean, good evening to you. Is this a food night? Indeed, it's one whole week of we talk about Christmas food and stuff here at Vlogmas here. Okay, hey Giga Art, yes, it is Blind Guide. Pastillas is a really famous food treat. All right, so there, everybody saying hi to everybody. Okay, so as you've seen on my thumbnail, we're gonna be having a very special guest this morning. Okay, he's actually based in Melbourne, Australia. He is actually a chef, okay, at a very young age. He is head chef, okay, hold on, because I lost it. There you go. See, this is basically what is happening right now. All right, so there you go. Head chef of Bar Pigalle. I hope I pronounced that right. I'll ask Chef later exactly how you pronounce it. And of course, Barangay, okay? It's his own restaurant in Melbourne, Australia. On top of that, he is also a writer and a musician and a producer. He actually has produced a very wonderful Filipino Christmas song called Diwa ng Paskong Filipino. And I hope I can have it work later and I will try to play it. The thing is, we've been trying to play it, but you can't hear the sound. So anyway, I will try to play it now, guys, and tell me if you do hear the sound, because if not, I will have to stop it and then play it another time, because I really want you to hear Okay, and see what Chef Fhred has done together with his friends. Okay, here it is. Okay, guys, can you hear the audio?
Yes.
Is there audio?
Mhm.
Sam, is there audio? Okay, good.
Another year's gone with us divided. Have strength and patience until we're all united. Wrapping gifts, exchanging cards, and singing carols. Brighten up your Christmas Eve. Place sarap marinig mga kampana. Maghintay mag-alas 12 sa simbahan. Tara't kumain, puto bumbong at bibingka. Simulan na ang Noche Buena. Ang Pasko malayo dito sa ibang parte ng mundo. Tayo'y magsalo-salo, ibunyag ang diwa ng Paskong Filipino.
Kung ikaw ay Pilipino, isigaw mo. Kamusta ka? Lipas lang tayo na magsama-sama.
Magsalo
All right. So that was actually an original by our dear guest this morning. That is actually an original Filipino Christmas music by Chef Fred. He created the lyrics and the music, and he asked some of his dear friends who are also based in Melbourne, Australia, to join him. All right. And so, guys, without further ado, let's all welcome first time on Mommy Guide Inc. Chef Fred Batalona. Batalona. All right. Okay, did I mess up your
Hello.
surname, Chef? Okay.
That is all right.
Okay. So again, Chef, okay, can we pronounce your surname properly? Sorry.
So it's Batalona.
All right, Batalona. All right,
It's
Batalona. Okay,
Batalona. Yeah.
there you go, Chef. Again, Chef, thank you so much for coming in. We had a lot of tech issue. We're just laughing at the back. It's like, okay, let's just teach them how to make milk. Right.
Well, the thing is, like, we have no choice, By the end of it, we'll be just like, okay, we don't have time, so here's the powder, put it in your mouth and enjoy. Put some condensed
Exactly.
milk on top of it, and it's wonderful.
Exactly, exactly. All right, so Chef,
Oh
let's just read
Lord.
some of the comments here. Okay, a blind guy, his wife,
Okay.
their life. This is actually Lakita Marie and Cory. They're saying great voices. There you go. Sir Ray, hello, Sir Ray.
Oh.
Good morning. Giga Art Galing. Okay, Chef, siya yung sinasabi ko sa yung friend ko na also based in Australia. Gigi. Yes, she's
Ah.
Giga Art. Yes.
Hi.
Yes, Raise a Panda, thumbs up. Good morning po, Mommy Guide Inc., MMLSO. Kuya Faith, magandang umaga, Kuya Faith. Okay, and Raise a Panda also wants to say
Good.
hi to Gigi and Kuya Ray. And Gigi wants to say hi to Kuya Ray. Ayan, everybody saying hi to everybody. Quick thinking,
Everybody.
Chef. Try ko nga yung powder hack na yan.
Ah, that's very good. I trust me when I tell you it's high-end dessert. Condensed milk and
Exactly, exactly. All right, Austinator saying hi. Hello, Austin. Hey, Lalo. It's early for you, isn't it? Good morning, nonetheless. Indeed, good evening for you, Austin, and it is good morning for us here. I have with me Chef Fred right now. So, Chef, okay, so what do you remember? I know
Mhm.
you're already based in Australia, right? And guys, look at him.
Yes.
It doesn't like he doesn't only look young. He is really young. Okay, he is really young, but he's already head chef. So I'm really really proud of this man. Okay, Chef Fred. Okay, what do you
Thank you.
remember or your memory of Christmas here in the Philippines? You actually spent several years of your life here, right?
Yes, yes, of course. I was in the Philippines until I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I distinctly remember like how we have a lot of food for Christmas and a lot of parlor games. That's one thing. Like we don't do parlor games here as much. And Christmas starts in September, so I know Christmas songs will play everywhere, like the malls, my
Uh-huh.
school, the streets will be though. That's what Christmas to me is like magical, but it's not as intense here in Melbourne, which is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
They're not into Christmas as we are, I reckon, and also the Americans. So,
It's like
you know,
Christmas here is a
it's still
very big
fun.
production, right,
Trying
Chef
to,
Fred?
oh yeah,
Yes.
100%. And that's the reason why Christmas is always a particular a month for me. I always try
Mm.
to make it as fun for myself
There you go.
and
Okay, and
enjoy
guys,
like
don't
how we
worry
live it in
because
the Philippines.
sorry about the song. I didn't give it much justice. Again, yes, we've been having tech issues. All right, but don't worry because we're gonna have Chef Fred back with us before the year ends, together with his other friends in the video, and they will talk about that
Mm,
awesome song and then the inspiration behind it, why they wrote it, and so many other things. Okay, but for now, we're gonna be doing pastillas. So Chef, we talked about your memory of, Christmas here in the Philippines. How about the food? What do you
mhm.
recall, when it's Christmas time here in the Philippines? Like, what do you remember about food?
I think food wise, I always know that it's time to make mango for Christmas and the fruit salad as well.
Fruit
Turod,
salad.
caldereta. I think there's a lot. Fried chicken, Filipino style spaghetti, the hamon, and queso de bola. Always, nobody eats the queso de bola, but it's always on the table.
Exactly. I don't know where it started, but we
um,
always get
because
queso de bola, right? Because it's very hard,
yes,
right?
yes, it's always there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I kind of like I think it's because we don't appreciate cheese that way. We don't eat it as a block. We eat it as a shredded thing on top of spaghettis, or like it's mixed into a caldereta somewhere, and
Mm-hmm.
or a baked mac actually. So I think that's why we always have it on the table, but nobody eats it. And I always wonder why. We'll eat the next day, but then we're just like, why are we eating it? Nobody likes it anyways, you know?
Exactly. All right. So that's
That's just
nice that you
me.
still have, fond memories of like the food that we eat here. Okay. So people are saying on
Always.
the chat, chef, hey Lala is okay, hold on. Wait, we have a chef? Hello. Yes, Austin. Austin is from the US. This is Chef Fred. Yes, and he's very young indeed. He's not just a chef, he's head chef, guys. All right. So I'm really, really proud of him. Chef, I'm also in Melbourne. Bekenemen ng pastillas. Do you know what bekenemen mean?
Big, oh yeah, of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. The changing the E to the thing.
Oh, no,
Ano,
no, no. That
padeliver?
actually means here, when somebody tells you bekenemen chef, it means that maybe you can give that to me. Maybe I can have that.
Oh, oh yeah, no, no.
All right. So
Oh,
yes,
okay,
it's
yeah, yeah,
it,
that makes
it's
sense.
just because it's just a teasing. Yeah, we always say that to somebody who's like a friend or somebody like, "Oh, I like that. Can I have that?" Something like that. Yes,
Of
because
course, of
as
course. The thing
early
is, like,
as
if I
now,
can give it to you, I will.
yes, they're anticipating that they will love your pastillas. All right.
Oof,
Yes.
pressure. Ugh, my heart.
Okay. And then blind guy, his wife, their life is saying, "Welcome, chef," and lovely hat. All right, he's ready for Christmas.
Thank
I'm
you.
not.
I mean,
I should turn into, change into a hat. Anak
a
pengen ng
Christmas
headband.
hat. Yeah.
Okay, and then Austin says, me who's thinking about going into Oh, Austin is also thinking about going into culinary school.
Ooh.
Actually, Austin, you remind me of Chef Fred here because Chef Fred, just like you, excels in school. Okay, and he likes to do so many things, just like Austin. He's also a content creator, chef. Oh wait, I'm gonna change my headband
Okay.
because I wanna be just like chef. Okay, there you go. I'm
Of
also
course, of
Christmas
course.
theme here. All right. So, that sounds great, Austin. Okay. And then there's Sir Ray. Tita Gigi, ipagrab mo na kay Chef yung pastilla sa bahay mo. Because she's also in Melbourne. I'm taking I'm taking culinary classes in school right now. Super flus. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
All right, so let's start, Chef.
Whereabouts?
Okay. So first and
Let's start.
foremost,
Okay.
what do we need?
So we'll need powdered milk,
Okay.
condensed milk, butter, vanilla extract, and sugar.
All right. So thereabouts, right? You can see the content, I mean the ingredients with the weights more or less, okay? But then if you want to make more, then you can
Mm,
adjust, right? Yeah, right, chef?
yes. Yes, yes, of
Okay.
course.
All
Uh,
right.
it's a
Okay.
good guide. That's it.
Okay, but guys don't okay,
Uh,
because I want to work alongside chef this morning. So we're going to do something like this. Okay, can Mommy Lala actually do this? So let's see.
I mean, I'm questioning that as well, but I told her I'll make it work for her.
All right, let's check. Okay, so what's the first
I'm
step,
probably
chef?
I'm okay. So I think we should start with our wet ingredients first. So put in your condensed milk. So put in the 100
Condensed milk.
mils of condensed milk into your bowl, like so. Usually, that's the easiest way. You start with your liquids first underneath, and then you add in your butter. Are you all good?
Still pouring the condensed milk.
Okay, still going. I will give you your chance and moment. I'll probably add in a little bit more condensed
All right,
milk
chef,
because
and then
you
the
know
egg.
what?
I know, I mean the butter.
No, no, butter.
There was no egg butter.
There was no egg in the assignment. Anyways, this is guys. Don't worry. I'll make sure she ends up having a finished product.
Okay.
So let's go with our butter. Start with our butter and put in 15 mils. There
Oh
you
gosh, I
go.
poured
That should be
everything,
it.
chef.
That's okay. You know what? We'll add in more powdered milk on your end, and then put in our vanilla extract.
Okay, vanilla extract.
It
Vanilla
should be.
extract. Okay.
So
The
the
whole
thing is, like for flavoring, it always can be any flavoring you want, to be
Okay,
honest.
why is yours just so a
Um,
little bit?
but vanilla extract
This
is
is like
always
so
good.
much. I think this is so much.
I think I think your measurements might be not the same, but then that's okay because I'm using
Okay, okay.
a
Just a
weighing
little
scale
because I
underneath
might not be able
my
to
my
eat
board.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. No, we will make it work. I just need to see what's the measurement on your end, and then just mix it all together
Okay.
so that they're at least incorporated to one another to begin with. Because now we have this wet liquid, we're trying to make a clay out of
Mm,
the powdered milk.
exactly. Oh, guys, if
So
you
let's
want to
add in
see the
our
recipe, it's
powdered milk.
actually on the description right now on this video. So if you want to work alongside us and if you have the ingredients, go ahead.
Yeah, so now we will add in our powdered milk
Powdered milk.
into our mixture. So what you want to do is slowly add it in, but for the sake of just putting stuff into a bowl, it doesn't matter as much. As long as you have a big bowl, you can add in your powder here. And again, if the consistency is not right, you could always keep adding more powder to or more condensed milk to make it more clay-like.
Okay. So how will we know if we need to add any of which, chef? What
So
should be
if
the
the mixture is
consistency?
too stiff, you add in your condensed milk.
Mm,
So consistency, as you could see here, it's starting to form like, which is nice. You could actually add in more butter if you want, if you don't want it to be too sweet. On my end, well, my scale went haywire, so that's wonderful. So the thing is, like with this one, it's not as complicated as other pastry things because it's basically making something feel like clay and then of it. So I add a little bit more butter on mine. How's yours looking?
I'm not sure,
Is
chef.
it becoming clumpy?
It looks a little
I
different.
can't see it
Dai,
properly. Is
yung
it like,
ano, yung light. Can we like turn away the light? It's too bright.
yeah,
Chef can't see it.
I can't see.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
better.
let's say,
It's like
ooh, mine
pasty.
is actually turning into, yeah, that's good. Pasty's good because you want it to feel like clay by the end of it when you're mixing it all.
Okay.
So mine is actually turning into clay now, which is what we want. So you want it to be this way, like enough to be molded, but not too hard.
Okay. But why is it that I have a lot of stuff on still on my 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 bowl, but yours doesn't have?
I think I think probably add a little bit more butter if you had more butter or
Okay, more
condensed milk
butter.
and just mix it up
Okay.
or condensed milk. Can I,
Condensed milk. I
I
think
cannot see.
I'm condensed milk.
Just
Okay.
don't put everything. Slowly, Miss Lala, Miss slowly. Remember,
Slowly, slowly.
slowly.
Okay. I just a little bit
Just
condensed.
a little bit. Just make
Okay.
sure you put enough to like make sure that everything's becoming like a dough. So yours need to like look like this by the end of it. So a little bit
Yeah, it
doughy.
has to be smooth, right? It has to be very smooth.
Yeah, it
Yours
has to
look
be a
very
little bit
smooth.
smoother than yes.
Okay.
So you usually just add it in. The other variation of this one actually uses like a lot of milk and actually just uses like granulated sugar. But condensed milk to me tastes better. In my opinion, I think condensed milk is better than.
Look, I was saying kay
How are you
Mayaya.
going on your end?
I said, chopping. I,
Ah, I can.
Okay, how's this,
Okay.
chef?
It's actually looking better now.
Better.
Can you center it a little bit more? As It's actually looking better. So
Okay,
this
how will I
mixture
know
is
that if
not
it's
the same as like
enough?
our normal so when you pour it up like this, it's just like it's a big lump.
Yeah, and yours is really very smooth. Why is mine like I feel it's a little bit gritty?
If it's a
Or
bit gritty, then maybe you need more butter.
butter. Okay.
Just a, just a little bit of butter, just a
Just a
dash of it.
little bit. Okay. So there. It's
Ooh,
hard to work
this one's
alongside
a
a
very
chef,
sticky
right?
consistency as well.
He's,
Not really.
his looks very, very nice. No, just kidding, guys. He actually is a very, very good teacher as well. Okay. So just a little bit, chef.
So just like put
Just like,
just a little bit, enough for you to feel like the mixture is a bit smoother.
okay. So the butter will make it smoother. So why do we want it to be
Yes.
like that consistency, chef?
Because the thing is like with pastillas, usually you're able to roll them like clay. But this mixture uses condensed milk, so it's a bit more a sticky mixture. Like it's kind of like yema-ish.
Oh yeah.
Um, so when you have the yema-ish consistency, that's when you know that you're already building up a good base for it. So around
Yes.
this time,
Yeah, now
I
it's
mean, if you
getting
want it to be
better. It
if you
it
want to be stiff,
it looks better
okay.
now, chef.
That yeah, everything is looking. But if you want it to be a bit harder or firmer, and you really want to be like really clay, you just add a little powdered milk in. Because I kind of like it this way. It's kind of ribbony in a way,
Oh gosh, I don't think mine is gonna be like that.
and that looks good.
Mine is stiff. It's
It's
okay.
fine. If it's a bit stiffer, that's also good.
Okay, so it
That's
doesn't
good
have.
actually. You know
Yeah, but
what?
the
I'm gonna
nice one,
copy
it
you.
has to be like yours.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
chef, can we show them what that ribbon-like thingy looks like? Oh, you've already added powder.
oh yeah. I'm adding in more powder for you, Miss Lala, because I feel bad. So I'm gonna copy the texture of
You
your
want to,
pastillas.
so you want to make it look the same as
So,
mine?
a little
Guys, this
bit
is
so
the
that,
first time I'm gonna be
guys, we
doing
need to
this.
make sure, Miss,
So bear with me. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing this.
yeah, and this is fun to do anyways. Like, regardless of what you're doing, like, this is like one of those things that you can do with your kids,
Exactly.
um, with anyone really. It's a good, fun, Christmas thing, and you could always color the pastillas as well,
Oh yeah,
which is
you can
always,
color the
so
pastilla,
now it's,
chef, or you can add, flavoring.
yes, you can.
Mm,
You can add more flavorings into it if you
okay.
have like let's say pandan extract or ube extract. You could actually use that as coloring and flavoring. But
Yes.
if you want
Ube,
to turn it
guys,
red,
is
just add in some
what is
food
ube,
coloring.
chef, for them? Is it taro?
It's 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 purple taro, and usually ube or taro has two kinds of colors. Sometimes they come up as purple or white. So you need
Okay.
to be very specific when you're buying it in the market,
There, now it's smooth, chef.
especially if you're not in the Philippines. It's very like
Look, it's
yes,
smooth.
that's good. So now that we have a smooth. Yes, good job, Miss
Yee.
Alex. Guys, say good job so that she feels empowered.
Guys, look, I finally got it to get smooth. There you go.
Okay, so now that we have a very it's a bit doughy like now.
Mm-hmm.
Get another bowl or another plate, anything deep,
Another
rolling in
bowl.
the deep. Another bowl or another plate where it's a bit more um do something on it.
Okay, that one.
Then grab your sugar.
Sugar. Oh yeah, we haven't used the sugar.
Yeah, just
Okay,
yeah. So
sugar.
grab your sugar. As we said, this is a very easy, fast recipe that I
Mm-hmm.
honestly think that we're just taking a bit of a while because we're having fun.
Yeah.
And we're going to grab our pastillas here. So all you wanna do to your bowl
Okay, you
in
added
here.
all the
So
sugar,
what we're
chef?
gonna do when it's already in our sugar,
Okay, so I
yes,
just add up
add the
all,
sugar on the
add in
bowl.
all the sugar. Okay,
Yes,
and
or some
then,
sugar, not all. Wanna overuse it. So
okay.
using your hands, just cover the pastillas with some sugar, and then you can shape it. This is the time where you could touch it and shape it into whatever you want it to be. It could be a bowl, it could be a log, whatever you want. So I'm shaping it into a bowl, like so,
Oh,
and
I dipped
voila.
it in sugar, right?
And
And
this is a
then I,
very smooth.
okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So
there,
you
it
could
looks
play
like
around with the shape
pastillas.
already.
I love it. Okay, and then,
Yeah, so now you could start making more. So we could actually
yes,
put it out on the side. Just keep
yes.
putting
But the
sugar.
pastillas I
Then you can wrap
remember,
it with
chef,
cellophane.
is a little bit like a log, something like this, right? The pastillas that I remember.
Yes, you could do log.
There
Yeah,
you go.
just put it on the side, then make more. As you go along with it, could shape it to whatever shape you want it to be.
Oh, okay. So you
But
can turn it
don't
into
make
a
it too hard for you
ball.
guys.
Okay,
You
so
know,
chef, it can be a ball.
yeah,
Okay. So I just rolled it on my
it could be a
palms like
ball.
so.
It could be, yeah. Let me see if I can try to make a different shape.
Wow, maybe chef is
I
gonna turn
mean,
it into a
why
sand.
not, right?
Oh, there
Well,
you
that will
go.
be way too much work, but we could
Exactly.
try to turn it into. I mean, if I turn it into a Santa, guys, you'll be surprised. I did magic there. That's not cooking anymore. It's magic. And we
All
don't
right.
have that.
So actually, so what's the
We could
critical
turn it
part
into a
in
star.
creating the pastilla, chef? It's the mixing. It's the consistency of
I think
the final dough.
it's the consistency of your pastillas. Yes.
Okay, it's not even
So it's
called a
really
dough. It's
up to you to make
pastillas.
sure that there is.
Yes. Chef, what does
Well,
pastillas
you can
mean?
call it a pastillas though.
Do you know what
Pastillas,
pastillas mean actually?
actually, I actually don't know what pastillas mean, but I'm assuming pastillas means candy.
Candy. All right.
'Cause it's
Or
like this is
pastil.
candy. So I made a star. Yeah.
There
So I
you
made a
go.
star.
Oh, stop!
It's like
Wow.
Patrick star.
Okay, now we have to do SpongeBob.
Because we can do SpongeBob. Um, but this is a very soft mixture, so it's going to lay flat at some point.
Oh, he's so
But
good,
it's
guys. He
also
made a
just
star.
really. But look
Oh,
at that consistency, though. It's like if you have to eat it, it's not as hard as an original pastilla. So it's
yes.
gonna be fun
So
to
it's
make it.
chewy, guys. Yes, that's what pastillas is. So for it's basically, just made of
Yeah.
milk, sugar, butter. Okay. What is happening to my pastillas?
So I ate some.
Okay, I will too. I'll try my ball. Mmm.
Okay,
Mmm.
go for it.
I love it. How I
It's
wish I
not
could
as
send you
sweet.
guys. Why didn't I do this
You're
before,
gonna
chef? This is
send
so
all of
easy.
them. But
This is so easy.
I don't know. I mean, you haven't met me then, so maybe because you haven't met me.
And normally, chef, right?
Mm,
In the
even I
Philippines,
find it.
we normally this out even as a gift. You roll it in what do you call that, chef? What kind of paper is
Yes,
that? Papel de
cellophane.
hapon? What do you call that?
Cellophane? The plastic?
Cellophane. Yes,
Papel de
cellophane.
hapon.
Yes, you
I
put
don't
it
know what it.
inside.
Cellophane. I
Yes,
remember cellophane.
yes.
Yes.
Hinging ano? What do you call
So if
that?
I
Wax paper ba? Pwede ba sa wax paper muna, chef?
yes,
Mhm.
wax
Para
paper is
mapakita
fine.
natin.
I was gonna say, like again, guys, if you're going to make this recipe, this is a bit of a sticky one, and it's usually like less doughy, so it's more like stringy. If you want it to be tougher, just make sure that you're adding your powdered milk
So
so
if you
that
want it
it's
a
a
little bit more stiff, you add powdered milk.
mm,
Okay, so this recipe
yes,
is not like when you bake, it has to be very exact. it has to be exactly like this and that. So with this, it's not, right, Chef?
No,
So it's a very
no,
forgiving
no, no, it's not.
recipe, right? So that's why it's
Biggest thing is
perfect
like
for me.
with pastry. That's why I offered it, I think.
Yes, because it's perfect for Mommy Lala, right? Yes, not nothing
Yes.
too fancy, nothing too hard, Cause
I mean, we can make it fancy, We
okay,
could definitely
that's
make
a
it
big
fancy,
one,
but
Chef. What are you gonna turn that into? It's a big one.
I don't know. I'm just playing around with it. Any suggestions, guys? Do you have anything
Oh,
you want
somebody
me to that
says
I
shark.
can do with my hands?
They are actually you can use cookie cutter for
Okay.
different shapes. Somebody's saying in the comments, Chef.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, technically you could use a cookie cutter, but the problem is that if the dough is sticky as like this one, it's a
Mm-hmm.
bit harder to use a cookie cutter, and also
Because
it will
it
also still lay flat. But
mm,
it has a time frame. So let me try to make the shark thing.
and it's hard to
Shark.
pull
So
it out
usually
of
a
the
shark
cookie
is a
cutter
bit
probably
longer.
because it's sticky. Wow, Chef is gonna make a
Yes.
shark.
So
You
I mean
asked for
it's
it,
not gonna
he's
be the
gonna
best
make
shark,
it.
but I'm gonna
Cool.
try. It's a bit I can't remember how a shark looks like, but I know the fins on top need to be pointy.
Oh, Chef, in
Add
one
it
of our
in here.
episodes in our crafty nights, I did amigurumi. It was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be a shark, and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone kept on saying, no, it looks like a tadpole.
Well, sometimes it will look like a pole, and also like because we don't have the proper materials to make a shark.
Mm-hmm.
There's also fins underneath from what I remember. And let's see if we can
Wow.
open up the
It's
mouth a
just
little bit.
working from memory. How cool is that, Chef?
And and then just like make sure that that's a little bit pointed. Let's
Okay,
make the
again,
fin
this is
on top a bit
a
flatter.
favorite Filipino, okay, treat. Okay, especially
I don't
during
think
the
it looks like a
holidays.
shark.
It's
It kind of
actually
look.
all year round, right, Chef? Oh, there you go.
I tried my best.
Okay, that's so cute.
As pointed.
Okay, I can only do the rolled ones. Okay, guys, that's too much for Mommy Lala. Okay, I'll just do the rolled ones for now. Okay, and I'll show
Someone said
you.
pterodactyl. That's
Okay,
crazy.
this is Mommy Lala's pastillas. And normally, right, Chef, we can roll it into something like this, right?
Yes, a
Is this
log, and then
correct?
you can just like put it in your paper.
Yes.
Which one? Yeah, you could turn it into a log, like
Yes,
so. Just
yes.
like
And
roll
then
it.
you put it inside the colored paper or something, and then jazz up the
Yes,
edges to look
like this
like
one.
candy, right? Oh, there, it's even longer.
Yes.
All right. So it's actually something that
Yeah.
can also be used as a gift, guys. All right. So at the same time, you and your kids can do it. Chef, is it possible to use other than milk for this recipe?
Yes. If you want it to be something different, you could use a meal Milo. So you could use Milo powder as substitution for like the milk powder.
Okay. Is there Milo in other parts of
I've
the
done
world?
it before.
do you have? Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have?
It's an international brand actually.
Oh, okay. So if
Okay.
okay, there. So if you have Milo, okay, so what it looks like, we actually have it here because I have kids, right? So this is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
instead of the powder, okay, the powdered milk, chef saying you can use Milo. Right, chef?
mm.
Okay, just probably remove
Yes.
the lumpy parts of it. Okay, so that's how easy it is to create pastillas, right, Chef? Okay, and Chef is
Yes.
already eating
I'm
his
just eating now.
creation. All right. So, okay, guys, if you want to know, where you can find and follow Chef Fhred, okay, Chef Fhred is on Facebook as Chef Fhred, also on Instagram, on Twitter, and also on TikTok as Chef Fhred. Okay, and of course, his YouTube, Chef Fhred. Don't forget to follow all his social media handles and his YouTube. Subscribe, please, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get notified whenever he uploads new videos. All right, and as we said, okay, if you could see, scrolling down below, okay, are actually all of Chef Fred's social media handles. Okay, so on top of being a chef, okay, Chef Fred, can you tell us something about? It's also in the comment section. Okay, about barangay. All right, just a fast one. Tell us
Okay,
something
so
about barangay.
yeah. So Barangay is a Filipino pop-up restaurant here in Melbourne where we cultivate the power of Filipino culture from everything. So it's from food, beverages, our clothes, our performances, and we're trying to present the Filipino community in a different light by highlighting things that we could do. And as a chef, my introduction is mostly food, and because Filipino cuisine is not well known here or not as well known in any parts of Australia, we're trying to push for more. And there are some
Okay,
people that are doing it, but I want to be part of it as well. So
there you go.
we're trying our best.
So, okay. So, Chef, barangay is actually a restaurant. Okay. Barangay is actually a Filipino word which
Yes,
actually refers to a community, a small community, right? Okay. In the Philippines, a barangay is like
yes,
a community.
yes.
Okay. So, that is basically what Chef, okay, Fred is
I see.
espousing. So, exactly where in Melbourne, Australia, because we have people actually from Australia who visits us so that they might be able to actually, drop by and actually say hi to Chef Fred if you see him. So where is Barangay?
So it's in Richmond where I currently work. It's at Bar Pigal. And I do it on a monthly basis, depending on the event that we're trying to promote. So far, the only thing that we're doing right now is Buwan ng Wika, which was postponed last August. We're continuing next January.
All right. So it's just postponed a little bit,
But yeah,
because of,
hello.
pandemic and all, right? Okay. Okay. Let's just read some of the comments, Chef. Okay.
Yes.
So here it is. It says, Austin says, "Oh, Pastillas, I haven't won. It's so
Okay.
long." Oh, actually, also, Austin knows Pastillas. Cool. Wow, Pastillas showdown. Yeah, so who won?
Dang.
It's very obvious. Okay, if I knew we were doing this, I would have gotten my
I mean, I'm
ingredients.
not gonna say anything.
Don't worry, Austin. I put the ingredients down in the description down below. And he says, I don't measure vanilla. Yes, because sometimes it's to taste, right, Chef? Yes.
You,
But what I was going to do, Austin, because I
vanilla.
had it, pre-measured, it was like, it's so much. I don't think that's supposed to be done. Vanilla is something that you can always use more, Austin said. And Doc Dwayne, hi, Doc Dwayne. Thanks for dropping by. Oop, oop, oop. Doc Dwayne is actually, his expertise is diabetes management. So, yes, Doc Dwayne, we'll just eat a little bit.
Ooh,
Just a little. I've
I,
got
I,
to go get my ingredients. Chef Fred is showing his skills. Bikini, good job, Lakita Marie. You're catching up on the Filipino lingo. The recipe isn't in the description, Lala. Huh? Not yet. Okay, I know I did.
oh,
Okay, I'll check that. I know I did last minute. Sorry, Austin, but definitely it will be there. And Dr. Jane saying hi. So do you add, okay, question, Chef. So do you add powdered sugar on top
mm,
of this? Or is that an American rendition? Because we love sugar. Actually, we did, right?
I I think we do. We do put top on top of sugar. We coat it with sugar, which
Mm-mm.
means it's on top of the actual mixture. But some recipes that I know uses granulated sugar into the actual mixture, but they use
Mm-mm.
evaporated milk. The only reason we directly into the mixture is because we're using condensed milk, which is
Mm.
already sweet enough. So you don't want to overpower your mixture. It's gonna be too sweet, and you're gonna have a toothache, and we have a dentist on board, I think, or a
Yes.
diabetic
And we
doctor. So
don't
we're
want to get
trying
diabetes.
to not
All right.
exactly. You
Okay.
want
And
it sweet, but sweet enough.
yes, and Austin is saying, Lala, this is how Sammy felt when you did crafts with him. Yes, one of our dear crafty friends, tech friends. Actually, he's in our group, Chef Fred in OVMG. Okay, I had
Mm-hmm.
him on board as a guest. We talked about, my tech
Mm-hmm.
issues and all. And then I had him do crafts, and it was, he's not into any form of craft, so it was really hard for him. So now Austin is saying, now you have a taste of what Sammy felt like, all right, when he did crafts. So what's up, Superflus? Doc Dwayne is saying hi to Superflus. Ube purple yum. Yes, there's an option for that, Giga Art. And Doc Dwayne is saying hi to Blind Guy, his wife, and their life. I only care for the taste segment at Giga Art. Oh, you dip it in granulated sugar. We dust it with powdered sugar. Okay, at least I do. All right. So there's an
You
option.
you
Here
can
it's
do both.
granulated
I
sugar
think
for us.
I think yeah. I think the difference of granulated and powdered sugar is that powdered sugar actually melts throughout time. Granulated is more crystal form, so it takes a while for it to melt. But
Mm-hmm.
powdered sugar is good when you're kneading the dough, basically, to avoid it sticking from your hand.
Oh, all right.
That is my assessment of it.
Okay, so there. So that's the advantage. Okay, so I'm only here to monitor the intake of
Yes.
diabetes, not for the taste. Yes, we
Ooh,
have Doc Dwayne in the house
well,
and
you're gonna.
also Blind Guy. Okay, make a shark there, Austin said. Make a shark, and Chef did. Okay. Okay, and Austin saying, Lala,
I
share with
did a
your
little bit of the
kids.
shark.
Yes, I did actually, Austin. I will definitely share with them. Johnny Positive Light, Mom D Vlog. Hello, everyone. Thanks for dropping by po. Austinator, I was joking. I didn't think you'd actually do it. No, if you ask for it and Chef can do it, why not? Chef, can you make a... No, this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
This is crazy.
A
Pterodactyl.
pterodactyl. I, I was like, I mean, do we have time? Not really.
Yes, I
Do I
don't
have the
think so,
skills?
guys.
Maybe.
We'll probably, hopefully, Chef Fred actually, is chef with on two restaurants. Okay, so again, I forgot what's the proper pronunciation of the
Of which one?
Pigalle, Pigal. How do you pronounce it?
Pigal. It's
Pigal.
Pigal.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's a
there.
French term,
Oh, it's a
actually.
French. Okay, there you go. So he's actually pretty busy. And on top of that, he has his own restaurant, Barangay. And on top of that, he creates music. I don't know where this young man gets his energy and if he still sleeps. And he's also a content creator. As you
I do.
remember, Chef Fred on YouTube and other social media handles. Good chef, Doc Dwayne is saying. Yes. Does milk powder contain lactose? Chef?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. So if
yes,
you are lactose intolerant, yes, so probably not eat too much. And I am, but still I like it.
yeah.
So, okay. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Milo. Doc Dwayne said, yes, there's Milo also in the US. Hey, Oscinator from Sammy. Hey, Sammy. They were cooking, so I had to watch. I want to do some puppy chow, muddy buddies now, Austin is saying. All right, so Tina One Kenobi. Hi, Tina.
Oh,
She's one of our dear crafty friends on my crafty show. Barangay is equal to village, neighborhood, the smallest political unit here
yes.
in the Philippines. Wow, Lala made
Philippines, yes.
pastillas. Yes, sis. Di ka lang kaganda ng itsura. I'm not familiar with the location in Australia. So please, chef, courier me a treat. All right. Okay. But you know what we can do? If you go, visit Australia, let's head on and visit Barangay together and look up Chef Fred. All right. So again, guys, that's basically it this morning. Again, so sorry for taking so long to come on live. We had a lot of tech issues, and we're so blessed that you actually waited up for us to actually go live. All right, Chef Fred, how is the
I,
experience teaching Mommy Lala do pastillas?
I think I almost had a heart attack and I couldn't breathe, and I think I'm gonna faint right now. It was hard. Ooh. I'm joking. It was fun. It wasn't
Yes.
that hard. You were a good student, and as I said, this is the easiest thing that we could do together. And if we
Okay.
actually fail together doing this,
Right? So
then
nothing's
that's
perfect.
about
We're here not to show
the
perfection, right,
recipe.
Chef? We're here to actually show you that even if you are like me,
No.
okay? So I said, Mommy Lala can do so many things, but cooking is really something that I
Yes.
cannot do well. So I try to not go to that, but
That's
as
okay.
Chef Fred said, No, I will not let you stay that way. I will teach you. Okay, so hopefully there will be
Yes,
classes soon. Actually, Chef Fred also does online classes, right, Chef? Every now and then.
yes, but every now and then I do a beginner's class, an introduction to cookery, basically, which is a class. We could do it on day. I could just take in like 5 to 10 students at a time and make
Mm-hmm.
sure that we're honing your skills with basic cooking skills like boiling, cutting stuff, and ensuring that your flavor profile. And then some basic dessert things, which is like a mousse, which is something you don't have to use a very fancy equipment. You just have to whisk with your hand, which will take almost forever. But then if you're strong enough and fast enough, it's easy.
Okay, I think
I
I
think.
would go for the
So far, that's what my
blender
students said.
or the mixer.
The blender.
Mixer.
Miss Lala, no, not allowed. You're not allowed to use a
You're
mixer.
not allowed.
You only use a whisk. You're only allowed to use a
Just the
whisk.
whisk.
And if you change to the other hand and then use whisk again. And if you get tired of the other hand, you go to the other hand and
Okay,
then you whisk
okay.
again.
So I
And then
think
if
we
you're
really
tired with
have
both
to
hands,
do that,
use both
right?
of them.
So that we can learn. That is awesome. All right. So Tina is laughing at Austin and Chef. Ha ha ha. Okay, believe na ako, says Tina. She's actually, she's also a very funny person. I love sis Tina. Can Chef do a diabetic friendly meal on my show? Okay, Chef, can you be invited on Doc Dwayne show?
Yes.
Okay, he's actually a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
he handles primarily,
yes.
he has a channel. It's Dr. Dwayne Wood MD. Okay, and the thing is, he wants
Mm-hmm.
to empower people how to actually handle diabetes and prevent uh, early
Yes.
onset. Like we had him on the show and we talked about how to prevent early onset of diabetes. So they also do some recipes
Yes.
that are good for diabetic people or for those who don't want to actually get
Mm-hmm.
diabetes. So can you probably, maybe
Yes.
this is a invitation for you to go and be a guest
Of course.
on his show?
I think it's like I could definitely make a diabetic friendly menu because I'm
Yes.
used to taking care of dietaries and allergies. So that's my one of my specialties to create
Oh,
something
great,
dietary
great.
friendly.
That's great,
So
Chef
if
Fred.
someone's
Okay.
diabetic,
Yes. And Doc
that's like
Dwayne is based in the
always
US.
make sure that.
Yes. So I'll
Oh,
try
okay.
to,
Ooh,
connect you guys so that you can talk to each other. Again, oops, what happened to Doc Dwayne? There you
okay.
go. All right. Okay, so I think we've catched up on the chat again. Chef Fred, invite them over, okay, to all your social media handles.
All right. Okay. So if you follow me on at Chef Fred for Chef
Okay.
Fred as well. You'll see a lot of cooking content in there. I mean, not a lot. So far, I have 13 in there, but that will be fun
Yes. So there you go. So
and
he has
hard.
just,
Really depends. So choose your level.
choose your level. Exactly. I remember when,
Sorry.
I invited Chef and then said for the Vlogmas. And then he sent me, okay, how about this Mamilala? I said, no way, I can't do that. But then we settled on pastillas. Promise you can do this, Mamilala. So again, thank you so much, Chef Fred, and I hope this is not the last time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for everybody who stayed and waited for us to start again. With that, we'd like to say thank you. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.